Ya, entonces... tenemos que influir a Arthur Cruz contra Infinity, sola Adisa y opcional leer expedientes. Ay, ¿qué pasó? Esta disco tiene... Hoy chucha.
I ain't never getting used to that.
Tiene buena música esta zona, weón. Ay, ¿verdad que teníamos una misión de la DJ? Pues, weón, se me había olvidado.
I'm sorry. Can I help you with something? Conversation it is. You have piqued my interest. Besides, I intend to take full advantage of this business trip. Quantum synergies. I assume you have heard of us. It is nice to see you are familiar with our business. That would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cuts corners. If they are sacrificing quality, be sure we will uncover it. We are a trusted business and would never partner with another company that may jeopardize our reputation. True. Stability is a much-needed quality. Our hope is that with our guidance, Drexler will create the stability Infinity needs. But now I realize that is a bit of a gamble. I would hate to think that is a common public perception. It sounds like I may have more research to do. You may be right. There are stronger companies to consider. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Yeah?
Ya, expedientes de Arthur Cruz, relaciones notables ninguna, hombre forajido a sí mismo, ya personaje carismático, amigable, disfruta hablando con la gente, riguroso en los hechos y los detalles, motivado por los créditos y por cómo aumentar sus cuentas. La seguridad financiera lo es todo, puntos de conversación, ganancias infinitas son falsas, una auditoría los arruinaría. Las ganancias de Runjin son un 25.7% más altas y producen un producto de mayor calidad. Los equipos legales de marketing de Infinity no se pueden comparar con los de Ryujin. Ryujin Industries brinda seguridad financiera. La de Solariza, directora financiera jubilada. Inception Technologies. Personajes narcisistas, obsesionada por la percepción del público. Apreció por la personalidad, perdón, por la profesionalidad en la forma y las apariencias, atracción por la innovación. Disfruta siendo parte de algo nuevo, la calidad es la clave. Fuerte aversión a estar asociada con algo inferior. Puntos de conversación. Infinity LTV es la versión barata de Ryujin. Infinity es un seguidor, no un líder, carece de la visión clara. Infinity y experimenta una reorganización constante, ya si atacamos por ahí, y elogia Quantum Synergies si se presenta la oportunidad.
Bet you ought to slap a dress code on this place. Keep it classy for appearance's sake. Ain't that the truth? Wait a minute. Please tell me you're not from Infinity Ltd.
Le puso el traje, no me acuerdo, weón.
Someone like you doesn't want to be associated with Infinity Ltd? Now this I've got to hear. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Well, it's been interesting. Just goes to show how wrong first impressions can be. Unfortunately, it sounds like I have some data I need to revisit. So take care, and maybe next time, dress to impress.
Ah, si hago esta parte de nuevo. No las quiero cagar, me van a descontar las lucas, conchetumadre. Ya hagamos esta parte de nuevo. Puta la wea. Las cagué, pues weón. Soy humano. Está piola. Tengo que leer de nuevo los informes. Bien, puta, ¿dónde quedan los informes?
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip.
Ah,
paid in
cambiaron
full,
caleta los diálogos.
especially when there's good downtime. Quantum synergies. I assume you have heard of us. It is nice to see you are familiar with our business. That would be Infinity Ltd. Of course. They're putting forth effort to impress us, which shows they value and respect us. It won't have any significant impact when it comes down to business decisions, but it makes a good impression. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. Cuts corners. If they are sacrificing quality, be sure we will uncover it. We are a trusted business and would never partner with another company that may jeopardize our reputation. True. Stability is a much-needed quality. Our hope is that with our guidance, Drexler will create the stability Infinity needs. But now I realize that is a bit of a gamble. I would hate to think that is a common public perception. It sounds like I may have more research to do. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself.
Incluso la persuasión me dio
I suppose
opciones
the saying,
diferentes.
Never judge a book by its cover is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
Ahora me vestí, pues,
All
culio.
these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Ain't that the truth? And especially so for business meetings. You want to impress a client? The Astro Lounge is the place to do it. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
The music is amazing!
está marcando arriba. Permiso, guacho.
Not sure of those words.
No quiero quedarla.
Ka-ching.
¿Qué hacer esta weá? Chucha. Flota carmesí y me tiene entre ceja y ceja.
You know I wish ships now.
Salgan biches.
Yeah.
Salgan.
Ready to report? Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
We made it look easy. That's because of the skills.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
¿Qué me dieron?
Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love. Most corporations live and die by public perception. Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception. ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction. Good. All you need to do is plant the ARC on the service panel of your target. We can handle the rest from here. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is to make this look like a malfunction. And good luck. Keep it up, and you'll probably have my job soon.
Qué pena, flaco.
Hey, good to see you. Goodbye.
Quiero saber qué me dio. Ah, este me dio CDCX. Estupefaciente. Utiliza para mejor eficacia en los combates a distancias cortas. Tengo un punto de habilidad. Está. Ya, y sigo mejorando acá el tema de las naves. Y se me viene igual batalla espacial cuática.
What is it?
Ya, volvamos a las misiones. Ya, quiero hacer esta. Esta y la... Y de la abuela. Oh, la de los golpeadores igual se veía entretenida, aprovechando que estamos acá. Aquí vamos a hacer un corte así. No, pero primero vamos a volver a la disco. Es el único panel de misiones que he visto acá, man. No. Estás por acá. Este es el café. Ay, la que se escuchan los bajos, weón. En serio que... Ya, tomamos las misiones. Estoy revisando la parte anterior que grabé y no sé porque solo Imogen quedó con Echo. Pero fue solamente el diálogo con ella, no cacho. Así que sí, vamos. ¿Para dónde vamos? Vamos a balear weones.
You got a thirst for something? Neon can deliver.
Ay, de nuevo con esta mina.
Ready to relax?
Take it
Plenty
easy.
of space in the members' lounge today. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price.
Eso.
She is an icon among other things. Fine. I'll waive the usual fee. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. May all your journeys be safe.
Vamos, Sam Crow. Ay, no me salía la voz. No me salía la voz de macho. Ya, para acá. Para acá, para acá. Yo creo que esta es otra crítica a este juego, que no haya mapas de las ciudades, juego. Por lo menos los enclaves principales, que no tengan mapa ya. Porque en Skyrim había, pero Carrera Blanca tenía mapa, por lo menos que yo me recuerde a la rápida.
Inside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Aquí está, Madame Savage's Place.
Yes. What?
If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphoric. But Borealis talks with Eddie. Mate, I love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you care about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music. on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beads, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. But Borealis makes the aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it.
No digo nada en este punto porque igual a mí hay DJs que me vuelan la cabeza, pero este culo está loco, po, bueno, si ya ve los colores bailar es que tiene temas de percepción diferentes.
So you get it there. Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone, real gentle like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Yeah, I do want what's best for her. Right. She don't even know who I am. Look, I'd like to help, but... No.
Ah, por
it's
la
not that
puta.
simple. I'm keeping this late. Me and Borealis, we got a connection. I'm not letting you...
Se va a poner weón. No, pues guacho.
Nothing like the velocity after a rough shift at Xeno. Makes you forget how bad you steer.
I am zoned out of my mind right now.
A good song can play on repeat. Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Borealis frickin' rocks, mate. There's no... This slate brings me closer to her. I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine. Nah, I'll just cite the oldest law in the book. Finders, keepers. I'm not giving up this slate. Well, if you bloody had any, maybe we could talk. Sure.
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Guess we're done.
Este culiao está más duro que la chucha.
Hey,
Aurora, it's confused.
Hello.
¿Y si lo mato?
The strikers are upstairs.
This
You
song's
better be
got
on
me
our
so
best behavior.
zoned. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. Later.
Yo creo que la cagué. En llevar la conversa. Porque no le quiero dar a Aurora, pues igual drogarlo para igual charcha y aparte que Sam Cope se me puede enojar.
Try velocity yet?
Ya, pues final feo.
If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphoric. But Borealis works with anyone. Mate, I love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too?
Sí, pues
I
culiado.
vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it. Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Yeah, I do want what's best for her. I don't want that. She should know I appreciate her. Damn. I didn't realize this was a work in progress. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Pokémon culiado fuera de época, weón.
You good?
This place is like a...
Oh, la hicimos, weón. Pokémon culiado. No, viva los Pokémon, viva la tribu urbana de los Pokémon que nos dio esos cortes de pelo y peinados tan bonitos.
Not interested.
Salgan, bitches. Esa pantalla de carga del ascensor no tiene sentido, weón. Porque ahí está toda la gente, weón. De hecho, si yo salto por aquí, puedo llegar ahí.
Hope you're enjoying the music at the lounge. A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes, people just confuse the two. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me.
De nada, mija, fue un placer.
On the flip.
¿Viste? Si no tiene esa pantalla de carga del ascensor, no tiene sentido en vez de hacer pantalla de carga para subir, que la wea sube nomás. Pues, bueno. Ya vamos a hacer la misión de la vieja. Bueno, esto todo piola esta. Ya, la recompensa de la capitana. Oh, la de la capitana tengo que hacerla, weón. ¿Cuál era la de la viejita, weón? Esta es. Sin justificación, me he ofrecido ayudar a Catherine a averiguar qué le ocurrió al marido. Supuestamente murió de un ataque cardíaco. Tengo que interrogar al testigo Tevin Estas. Ahora tengo que buscar la banda sonora de este juego, pero estos temas de las discos están... pero que están buenos, weón. Puta, quiero ir a la vida.
Neon's got an energy to it like no other.
So, why did you drag me?
Baila, Alejo, baila.
You said
Baila,
you
Alejo,
wanted to
baila.
buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Yes. Can I help you? You're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive,
Hey
and
there.
then there's the Emporium. This
Esta
place is a
weá,
class all by
hermano.
itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele. My apologies, then. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
The authorities on Neon are usually worse than the crooks.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. You say that, but Seoka aren't exactly pushovers when it comes to this sort of thing, so you better watch your ass. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Yo creo que piteando, bueno, ayudando a este loco con su problemita.
Got a problem?
Puta, ya llegaron los michis a pedir comida, weón. De michis. No, pero vamos a hacer esta weá primero. ¿Cómo me dice que está abajo?
Can't talk right now. Neón isn't going to repair itself.
You lost, kiddo? Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good. Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. We'll see about that. Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day? Well, now that I know you're serious, we can talk business. Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. Come again.
Ever wonder how the Crimson...
Solo vamos a disparar si él me dispara, si no...
You try anything, you're dead.
If you're not here to do business, you best leave before we get pissed off. And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you. Oh yeah? Those are big words coming from a nobody. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time. Sure. There may be some better uses of my time. Looking over your shoulder in Neon can get old. That would be scary if security weren't corrupt as all hell. They're dirtier than I am. They won't get involved. Oh, come on. You weren't even close to convincing me. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get us to stop paying visits to Tevin. Last mistake you'll ever make.
No one's gonna believe me if I tell them you could do that. Never mess with a co. I'm good. Hell, I'm great.
Bien, gancho. Me llevo eso. Contabilizan como robo, así que mejor no.
Inside to bad.
Don't you have something better to do? Keep it moving.
You good? Welcome to the Emporium. Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business. There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull. Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen. You'd better be right. I hear you. Oh my god, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately. In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll watch you next.
Ya, vamos al rincón de los tristes adictos de este lugar.
Countreside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah? End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... come on, just let me go. Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
Is there a type of weapon Tom attacked?
Back off.
That's an order.
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack. That's a total lie. Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all. I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up? Yes, you're right. It just boils my blood thinking about what they did. But I must say that I feel oddly vindicated just by knowing the truth. The uncertainty was constantly eating away at me. At least I can take solace knowing that justice was served, at least to some degree. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here. Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, please know how grateful I am that you helped me. You're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on healing. Thank you for everything, from both myself and Thomas.
De nada, doña abuela.
It'll work itself out. I'd rather not.
Ya, sigamos con las de facción, cosas que pasan. Tenemos que ir a Hope Tech. Otra vez Hope Tech.
Yeah.
A Hoptown.
To think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until we're on Hope.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
A veces ya hemos venido a ver aquí a Hop.
Keep an eye on your value.
Espero que no me hueven por la credencial que me pele. Permiso, soy de seguridad. No hago nada malo. Ay, desapareció esta morena y dije, oh, me va a disparar, me va a detener, me va a matar. Pero no pasó ni una wea. Pancho, tu madre vi a Sam Cooke por dentro, weón.
Hey there. Got an update for me? Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was pretty happy about the results, so she arranged for a small bonus through Linden. It won't buy you a new ship, but it's something. You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely. Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. You'll find the Trident Luxury Line star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
I'm up for a little adventure. Take it easy.
Dijimos hasta aquí un pelín, porque hay que ir a alimentar a los michis.